Param Shanti. Today we will be talking about what a soul should do in a helpless state. In Mahabharata, Abhimanyu got entangled in a trap made by Kauravas and their associates. Finally, Abhimanyu was killed. In the same way, all souls are trapped in this five-element creation on the earth through their karmic bondages, like a helpless insect in a spider web. The only way to get out of this web of karmic bondages is to acquire supreme knowledge and to connect with Almighty Authority through yoga. By yoga, souls will get power from Almighty Authority and its subtle and causal bodies will be activated and transformed by the energy of a soul. This divine energy will clean the karmic accounts of a soul. Due to removal of karmic accounts from causal body, souls will feel lighter and happier. Gradually, souls will be partly entitled due to power received and get transformed from Tamo to Raju state. Yoga strengthens soul by pouring in power in the soul from Almighty Authority. At the same time, the soul should spread the vibration of Param Shanti everywhere, which also helps to neutralize the karmic accounts of many other souls. It is a law of nature that every soul has to face its own karmic account, so one should not become emotional by seeing others' problem. Facing bravely one's own karmic account is the duty of soul. Instead of thinking about others, one should put endeavor to clear off its own karmic account through yoga, so that he or she can help others by spreading the vibration of Param Shanti. A soul creates its own karmic account through action, speech and thought. Throughout a day, soul thinks unnecessarily about others and absurd things, resulting in creation of karmic accounts unduly. So one should remain in thoughtless state to avoid karmic bondages and to emerge the power of soul. In yoga, soul gets power from Supreme Father, so mind gets silenced automatically and all the records and the knowledge of a soul emerges. Now the soul is awakened to its divinity. The soul comes to know about its creator, its dimension of creation, where it has come from and its purpose of coming to earth. When soul knows that he or she is the creation of Almighty Authority, a Behat soul, then the soul develops complete detachment from the worldly souls and worldly affairs. After acquiring knowledge and yoga, a Behat souls learn the cause of its sorrow is its karmic bondages with the bodily relations who are merely worldly souls entangled in worldly affairs, and also understands that the only way to come out of this web of karmic bondages is to increase the power of soul. Behat souls will engage themselves in yoga with the Almighty to increase the power of soul to escape out of the web of karmic bondages and stop the creation of further karmic accounts. Now the soul is awakened and try to awaken other souls by spreading Param Shanti vibrations. Now soul realizes its soul consciousness and its divinity in true sense. So it is told in Srimad Bhagavad Gita that one should forget its body and bodily relations and establish itself in soul consciousness. In pure soul consciousness, one should remember lovingly to Supreme Father, Almighty Authority, who will destroy all sins of soul by divine power, and soul will awaken instantly. Soul will feel unlimited bliss and happiness in the soul consciousness. In Bhagavad Gita, it is told only to forget the bodily relations but not to abandon them and run to the forest. Remaining detached while staying in the mid of relations is very important in supreme knowledge. Once soul is awakened to its divinity, it will become oblivion to its social status, prestige or social bindings, etc. So he or she becomes fearless and carefree even while living in the physical body. Worldly man is a social animal, so it fears the society and never fears God. Such is an irony when a soul becomes body consciousness. Further, we will talk about what happens when the soul is awakened. When soul is awakened through yoga, it always sees Almighty Authority as his or her friend by its side. So soul becomes fearless and not bothered about social status, dignity, etc. Just like a great devotee Meera. Mirabai was so immersed in devotion of Sri Krishna that she was totally unconcerned about the society and its rule. Now soul realizes that this visible creation is not permanent and subjected to destruction. Behad souls only searches knowledge for supreme, everlasting, immortal world of creation, but not this impermanent physical world. After acquiring knowledge of Almighty authority, soul will become a karma yogi, that means discharging worldly duties in remembrance of its Supreme Father. At this stage, even he or she will sleep in the remembrance of its Supreme Father known as Yog Nindra. Due to constant remembrance of Almighty Authority, Supreme Father, the karmic accounts will be cleared off very fast and complete detachment from worldly affairs will be developed. The soul will feel compassionate for everyone in the creation and will work for everyone's salvation by spreading supreme knowledge of Almighty Authority. When a soul is awakened, then nothing in the creation can derail him or her from the path of supreme knowledge, like a great devotee Meera, who sustained in her devotion of Sri Krishna even after a lot of social pressure and stigma. The awakened Behad souls will always chant Behad ki Param Shanti in its mind and spread its vibration all around everywhere they stay. Vibration of Param Shanti will start from home of Behad souls, where first their bodily relations will feel peace in their mind. This vibration of supreme peace will gradually spread everywhere, wherever Behad souls go. The divine power of their soul, along with the vibration of supreme peace, will attract all souls towards Behad soul. This vibration of soul, along with the vibration of supreme peace, will attract all the souls. This vibration transforms all the souls of earth, whoever come in contact with Behad souls. The supreme peace will spread in the environment like fragrance of flower, and all the souls will enjoy the company of Behad soul in deep state of supreme peace. As per Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the soul who follows the path of supreme knowledge of Almighty Authority and connect with the Almighty Authority by remembering Him, that soul cannot be fallen to disgrace at any point of time. If a soul always remember Almighty Authority and consider Him a companion, then Almighty Authority will always protect him or her through His subtle form. Almighty Authority is the ocean of compassion, so He will never leave His followers alone in this world. As eyelid protects eye naturally, so also the Almighty. The Almighty protects His children from all dangers, even though souls can't see the subtle form of Almighty, but can feel the presence of it when the soul gets unexpected help in the time of distress. Divine vision is required to see subtle form of Almighty Authority. As per Bhagavad Gita, this path of supreme knowledge of self-realization to God-realization is the ultimate path for freedom from this web of worldly pain and misery. Nobody should waste time in doubting this supreme knowledge. Instead, utilize time on earth to realize the power of Almighty Authority through this knowledge. When soul develops strong belief in Almighty Authority through supreme knowledge and make Him companion for all time, then nothing can cause harm to that soul. Just like 5 Pandavas won the great war Mahabharat against large Kauravas and associates under guidance and companion of Sri Krishna. Even though mighty warriors and son of various god deities like Drona, Karna, Bhishma were fighting by the side of Kauravas, but all of them were killed. Almighty Authority has tremendous power, one has to believe in Him. In soul consciousness, soul will remain insulated to the physical world even if he or she present in this world. Gradually, the past karmic accounts of all the soul will be deleted. Mind will become silent and attention will be shifted to the relation between soul and its creator, Supreme Father only. A strong, inseparable bonding will take place between father and the children, that is, Behad soul and Supreme Father. The aura of soul becomes immensely powerful and vibration of supreme silence, that is Param Shanti, will be radiating everywhere around the soul. All souls, whoever sense this vibration of Param Shanti, will be pulled towards the Behad souls. The house of Behad souls will become the epicenter of supreme peace, from where the vibration of supreme peace will spread all around as the power of soul increases with time. Stress, pain, anguish, everything will be dissolved in this divine vibration, and soul will feel bliss and ask for more and more peace from Behad souls. The divine aura of supreme peace around Behad souls will be radiating and gives freedom to many souls from the karmic bondages to this world. So spread Param Shanti. We have to bring change to the world with our vibrations and radiate our supreme peace vibrations in every corner to this physical world and the subtle world. Param Shanti.